Hello, and welcome to the ProQuest Statistical Datasets training series. In this session, you'll learn how to help students put together a business plan. Now, let's suppose you're a student doing a business plan. Typically, students do beverages or fast food as their first business plan. So let's assume you want to analyze the market for wine to see who is consuming it and where you might set up a wine business in South Carolina. You can look for wine consumption just generally as a commodity. Or you can find it in the easy data broken out by age, household, or several other criteria. You can also look up how many wine and liquor establishments are in a particular area. In addition, you can find out how many people are employed in that area through the NAICS codes, which have been brought forward by EASY to 2009. For the purpose of this example, we'll click on Establishments and Employees. From there, go to Zip Codes by State and select South Carolina. Scroll down to show beer, wine, and liquor stores. To find the number of establishments around Columbia, South Carolina, click on Beer, Wine, and Liquor Stores Establishments. You can see that there are a number of establishments throughout the state. Shift, right-click, and drag a 21-mile radius around the Columbia area to see where those establishments might be in that particular region. Now that you have the number of establishments, you can go in and look at how much wine people are drinking by household. Go back to the left column and select Consumer Expenditures, Food. And under Item in the criteria box, click on Wine to find out how many people buy wine, take it home, or drink it out. To zoom in, click and drag a box around the desired area. Now you can see that most of the wine consumers in Columbia are just northeast of Columbia in Lexington, Irmo, and near Lake Murray. Notice the product is keeping the radius intact as we search for more data. This data can be exported as a shapefile to your GIS software. So if you want to know by age who is drinking wine, you can select 25 to 34 years of age. We enter that and find out that 25 to 34-year-olds are consuming their wine close to the University in Columbia and Lake Murray. Among 35 to 44-year-olds, wine drinking maps compare closely to 25 to 34-year-olds. You can also find out who is drinking wine with an income over $150,000. If you're looking to open a wine bar or liquor store, that information could influence your choice of location. All of this information can be put into your business plan, including, for example, Asian households that are drinking wine in this area. Additionally, data on the numbers of renters versus homeowners might be beneficial. A greater percentage of homeowners would be associated with a more stable market. You can also search for information by household type: families with no children under 18, married parent families with children under 18, single parent families with children under 18, and non-families with no children under 18. Finally, the media use data is particularly important if you are working on a business plan. The advertising component of that plan might include information on who uses the internet, because you're going to want to develop a web page and possibly, if your state allows for it, a wine ordering component in your website. So you would want to know who is accessing the internet from home or at work. You might also want to know which radio stations the folks are listening to in this particular region. If it's adult contemporary, that might be where you would want to advertise, because it looks like it is covering a wide range. Also, you'd want to know what people are reading, which television stations they are watching, and so on. That concludes this session on how to put together a business plan in statistical datasets. To learn more about how you can significantly optimize your search capabilities with the incredible range and power of ProQuest, please consult the other videos in this training series.